Hello, my skulls. What's going on? It's Andrew or SkullHQ here, and I'm very, very, very excited for the first official trailer for Spider-Man Homecoming. You bet. I want to clear this up before we start. Tobey Maguire is my least favorite out of the three. Next is Tom Holland. At the top, I have Andrew Garfield. I'm a big fan of Andrew Garfield. After rewatching Civil War, I liked Tom Holland's a bit more, so I'm very excited to see where this goes. So let's take a look, shall we?
This is my chance to prove myself.
This is his chance to prove himself. Bump, 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 bump. Whoa. Laser cutting tools. Big cloth. Money. So I'm wearing an Iron Man mask.
What's up, guys? Wait a minute. You guys aren't the real Avengers. I can
Oh,
tell
he looks
most
so
of
bad. Is any of that a real suit? That's funny.
Oh, that was awesome.
Any of it? It looked so weird. Maybe it's just the colors and that lighting. Good old high school.
Does Liz get a new top?
No, you've seen that before. Never with that skirt.
Should probably stop staring before it gets creepy, though.
Too late. You guys are losers.
So, to become an Avenger, are there, like, trials or any...
Oh yeah,
Don't
RDJ.
do anything I would do. And definitely don't do anything I wouldn't do. There's a little gray area in there, and that's where you operate.
Oh.
All right?
That's not a hug. I'm just grabbing the door for you. All right, kid. Good luck out there.
That was awkward.
Listen, I know school sucks.
Peter, you still with us?
Yeah.
I know you want to save the world. But
That's so cool.
you're not ready yet.
You're the Spider-Man.
No, I'm not. I'm not. This is just a costume. This is...
You're on the ceiling.
What?
Stay close to
Press
the
the
front
button and it comes off. That's awesome.
and stay out of trouble.
Oh, the vulture.
Forget the flying monster guy. There are people who handle this sort of thing.
I'm sick of him treating me like a kid all the time.
Oh, he's gonna go against Tony Stark
This is my chance to
and
prove
freak
myself.
out like he always does because he's Spider-Man. Web wings.
What is going on with you?
I'm really sorry. I'm so busy. I'm slammed.
Oh, he has a girlfriend. God.
Because I will kill you and everybody you love.
The vulture? Oh! They're gonna fight together. They're gonna fight together. Hey! Alright. Now, okay. Alright. First initial thought before I go and look at it is that looks pretty good. They did not show much footage, which I'm glad. I'm glad they didn't do that. But I'm dying to see more. Oh my gosh, the Vulture, man. The Vulture. I'm very interested to see how Michael Keaton is going to perform because Michael Keaton is Michael Keaton. But I'm not saying he's bad, just he's very Michael Keaton. So, alright. Now, this is when I was like, is any of this movie going to look real? Because look at how CG looking this is. Like, I feel like none of this looks real until... That's pretty funny, the punching. Until here. Like, this, you can tell, like, the eyes are obviously CG. That makes sense. I think there's a CG added sheen on... that on the logo. Hey, we have those tables in my school. And then that button just kind of releases the whole suit, which I think is very cool and totally CG-ified. So at this point, I don't know how much this movie is going to take place in Washington, D.C. now. Because here he is climbing the Washington Monument. I kind of wish they would have stuck with, similar to the Amazing Spider-Man, the cross-species genetics thing. I thought that was very cool. And, you know, obviously they weren't going to do that, but that's just, I like that. I think it's really cool. And here we have, I didn't even notice this. We have Donald Glover. Then we have, I'm assuming that's part of the end battle. The fight's probably going to be at the school. Oh, wait, no. Is this his old suit? Oh, this is an old suit. So this is like towards the beginning of the movie. Maybe a flashback to his origins. Is he going to be a teacher? Very interesting Vulture design, I have to say. Oh, he's dealt with the Vulture before. Oh, interesting. So there's going to be some fights that take place in New York and some in Washington, D.C. That's going to be very interesting. Then we have one of the most Spider-Man things ever, and that's obviously the boat is sinking, and he's using webs to keep it afloat temporarily and, like, hold it together. Similar to how in Spider-Man 2, he's holding the train back. That's what it reminds me of. Then we have the logo. Spider-Man Homecoming. Then we have Iron Man and Spider-Man together. So that is I'm gonna watch this a million times, but that is a very interesting trailer. Yeah. It looks like the locations are all over the place, so I'm a little nervous for that. Although it will be refreshing to see Spider-Man out of his element. It won't be all New York City. So that'll be interesting. The high school thing, we didn't really get much high school in, either of the previous incarnations of Spider-Man. So seeing him actually deal with high school will be interesting. I have a feeling by the end of the second movie, people will be done with it. But, that's a while from now. But people will just be like, move on, But it seems like there's going to be some battles in the school. There's definitely going to be flashbacks to his origin story in this movie. People I don't want to see the origin story. It won't be an origin story movie where it starts in chronological order. It'll be chronological. It'll be flashbacks to how he got his powers, and then maybe we'll get to see in chronological order him fighting the Vulture for the first time. That'll be very interesting to see with his older suit, and then he'll get the new suit. I'm sure they'll do a little bit of, maybe he's in Washington, D.C. because of Civil War? Is that where that happens? Does that happen in D.C.? I don't know. Maybe maybe this movie takes over a longer time span than most. Maybe it won't be this doesn't take over like a month. It takes over like a year of like before Civil War, and then a bit will be like the events of Civil War and how that affected him, and then we'll have how he's doing with the Vulture, and the Vulture might show up in each of these places. I don't know for sure, though. That's my best guess as of right now, but I'm very interested to see how this movie turns out, and I'm super excited for it, because Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, and I loved Amazing Spider-Man 2, unlike most people, so I'm interested to see how this is going to be with Marvel and Sony and Columbia Pictures, which is Sony, but, everything coming together. Interested to see how it's going to be. So, yeah, that's going to be it. Go ahead and like the video if you liked it. Favorite videos, share the video, subscribe for more. Check out the trailer and tell me what you think about it in the link below. What? Yes. I'll see y'all later. Take care.